So you want to get into your dream school, but you don't know how. Well, the good news is Jubilee has come in clutch with another useless college admissions video. Nah, but in all seriousness, Jubilee has created a video that they call the Hot Seat, where two UC admissions officers review 4 high school students' profiles. And the reason that we're making this video is because I came across this a couple of days ago. I watched like the first 2 minutes and it felt like an overproduced Love Island style reality show. The college admissions office advice felt extremely fake. And as Harvard students, I did my master's at Harvard on their top full ride scholarship. Alessandro did pre-med at Harvard in his undergraduate. We thought that this would be really funny to react to. Also on top of that, give you guys a ton of advice. It's not just about having a laugh at this video, but showcasing like our perspectives on each of the applicants. So yeah.
Now guys, no hate to any of the people in the video or any of the admissions officers. Take what we say with a grain of salt. This is just kind of a fun video we're making.
Yeah, for sure. And one more thing, if you guys do want comprehensive like one-on-one admission support with your dream schools, check out the link at the top of the description, because you can work with both of us to get into your dream school, whether that be Harvard, Yale, get your name on medical publications, all of those types of things. Check it out at the top of the description. But let's dive in with student number 1. All right, up first we got the jock. These are the 2 UC admissions officers, by the way.
He has taken some AP classes, but knowing the district that he's from and his high school, I would encourage more. He is taking some Long Beach community courses. That's fantastic.
The first thing that I noticed is his sneaker head is what he calls himself. I'm not familiar with all the new terms with the kids, but I assume it's a sneaker business online. It's a start, but I think it has a lot of growth.
One thing I want to quickly say, he took community college courses. That's great. I mean, being a high school student, taking community college courses is very impressive, and maybe that's why his GPA is a little lower.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid GPA, like 3.5.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
For the UC school system,
Definitely.
if you're not applying for like Harvard or something like that, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
And the sneakerhead business, I think it's a bit of a questionable one. Obviously, it's great that he's doing it, but unless he wants to go into like economics or commerce, it's not going to be very useful, because like the biggest problem a lot of people make is like they create like a sneakerhead business and then they say they want to get into med school. So it
has to match up with what you're doing. And also, I'm curious, if he's a sneakerhead, how much has he actually accomplished with this business? Is he just doing this for fun, or has he built a successful company with hundreds of thousands of users?
Yeah.
So it just depends,
All right, let's see. Let's keep going.
The SAT score that I see is a 1090.
That's pretty low.
That's
pretty low.
Yeah, that's rough.
I would encourage for him to look at taking a test prep.
He does have time.
Yeah.
That's junior. I always suggest doing some community service.
Wait,
He's a junior. He has no time.
He's got no time.
He's applying to college at the end of next year. That's like a critical year.
Yeah, bro's he needs to get that SAT score up.
But I mean, maybe he's not applying for a top school like Ivy League. Maybe he's just trying to go to a state school.
Let's hope so.
I'm not sure if community service might fit, where he might have more of an entrepreneurial spirit. And I know he's an athlete, which takes a lot of time. If he is being pursued by different colleges or universities, that's a whole nother level of commitment that needs to be shown, because that doesn't reflect here.
Okay. Wait, so is he a varsity athlete?
Honestly, it's not clear to me. I mean, first of all, even if he's a varsity athlete, those are still not good enough stats to get recruited. Harvard wants 1,200 and 3.9 or 3.8 at minimum.
Okay.
So if those are his goals, he's got some work to do.
Yeah, but to be honest, he's doing so much at school, and this is the thing we see so much with the students we work with. They're doing 10 different things, and
they just don't focus on one particular extracurricular.
Yeah, it's just pick one, guys.
Pick one and do the best at that.
Okay, let's see his essay now.
I love the authenticity, starting off with being invited by, I believe it was his father, to consider law enforcement, and discovered that that wasn't for him.
He took that advice from his father, but he listened to himself. And he decided, you know what, I'm going to go this way instead of that way that my dad suggested.
Does he want a medal?
Yeah.
I think I see this with a lot of essays that I read. So students write about their parents or their grandparents going against the curve, and often they spend more time writing about
them, but actually not enough about themselves.
Yeah, so
100%. No,
guys, it's a very generic essay. Yeah. I would go a different path, when considering the essay that you're writing.
100%.
Okay, and this is the interview that they do.
What was the most challenging buy or sell?
For the sneakerheads out there, a pair of Union 4 Guava Ice and one of my best friends wanted them off of me, and I didn't want to sell them, so it was hard to like debate a price with him because like he's also my friend. Admissions officers, are you ready to make your
He's a
final
negotiator
decision?
too.
Do you reckon he's gonna get accepted or rejected?
Dude, there's no way. I mean,
You
to
rejected?
an Ivy League, there's no way.
What about to a UC?
I don't think so.
Nah.
The SAT's too low.
I feel like
GPA's too low.
it's got to be a double rejection here. What?
Wow, that's crazy.
This is what I mean. They're too kind.
That's crazy.
Waitlisted.
That's even still too kind. That's even still too kind, honestly.
Oh my.
I mean, also like the essay, but you know what? Maybe there's something else we don't know. Like
Yeah.
maybe he like published a paper or something like that.
He clearly didn't. He must have written a great. This is what I mean.
But even the hook was pretty bad, honestly. Like he talked about more about his dad in law enforcement.
It just this feels so
I don't think this
overproduced.
is real, honestly.
No, this
Like,
feels so fake. But
Make sure that we strengthen the GPA.
He's young. I know
what about
that
the SAT?
Yeah,
Why
I
do they
the
talk about-
SAT, yeah.
he can go places.
Maybe he's a
I'm glad
recruiter
that I got
after.
to hear what
Yeah.
they were saying about me.
He's got something we don't know.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
And I wanted to know, is there anything I can do to make my application stand out?
Just show who you are. Try to show something unique about yourself.
The most generic advice ever.
Gained and how you're gonna.
Like colleges don't. I mean, dude, the best thing you need to do is publish a paper, have a solid extracurricular, do something that shows that you're passionate about one particular thing. He's clearly not doing that.
Yeah, and just like to be yourself is just the most textbook answer.
Yeah.
Like I
It's
don't know.
like might as well not
That's-
even give him any advice.
That's not how college admissions officers talk, guys. By the way, like that's not how they talk about
in
you
the future.
behind closed
Hi,
doors.
my name is Coda Beshin.
Okay, the
I
slacker.
think I'm here to have professors judge my.
I
Okay.
think he knew why he was there, honestly.
No.
He was like,
Okay, so fun fact. So when you want to be on Jubilee, because I like looked into it at one
Okay.
point, you actually have to apply.
Oh,
so
interesting.
like, and there's like a casting process, like a
Oh,
TV
wow.
show. So for him to come in and be like, I don't know why I'm here, even though he gave them
Like,
the
no
essays.
research.
Yeah, this is the most fake thing.
oh my god.
This guy knows exactly what
that
he's
makes
doing.
sense. It's probably why the last one was kind of scripted.
Yeah.
He has a really good GPA, 3.46. He has
What?
a language.
Wait,
Did you say the previous one was kind of bad?
What?
What?
Like, make up your mind.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is very inconsistent.
See, this is why we had to watch this
I'm
video.
curious now what's the SAT score.
Blind language course. I'm very pleased with his transcript.
Semester 1.
Wait, so the
He
last
must
guy
have had-
took community college courses had a 3.5 GPA. This guy's a 3.46 in a Hawaiian language
I mean,
course, and they're like, oh, this
He
is
must
great.
have had at least get one C or several B's. I mean, is this unweighted or is this weighted? That's the other question. I have, too.
It's got to be unweighted. But
Yeah.
Sometimes seems to be a little challenging in some classes. We see that financial literacy and the democracy course in the first semesters were a little challenging. The score was 1220.
So 1220 is good.
I mean, it's
Um,
decent, I guess, for
Nationally, I
he's
think
applying
it's in
for
the
a state
78th
school.
percentile or so. So I think he did pretty well.
The more competitive universities might have that on the lower end of their profile.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Ivy League, but it's, for a state school.
can we just talk about like the production element? I feel like the producers they were way too hard on the first kid for the
Yeah,
grades, and then
yeah,
they're like,
this guy is being-
hey, let's just tone it back because this kid
Yeah,
has the
yeah.
same grades basically, like literally the same.
Not to mention, he doesn't even know why he's there,
Resume.
too.
This is an SAT, not even a pre-SAT.
Yeah.
Like what?
Has a passion, it seems, for the arts. Could provide a little bit more detail, I think. But overall, I think he has the right idea. He's on the right path.
I think positive, I can see that he's really interested in the creative aspect of the field. He has a different type.
The creative aspect of the.
What field is this?
This feels like the most. It feels like they've got like a chat GPT script.
Yeah.
Creativity, because not only is he modeling, but he's also doing a
Interesting.
If he's
Yeah.
on Vogue, he'll get into anywhere he wants. But I bet you anything that's photoshopped. There's no way he's on Vogue. Maybe.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think is that the creative aspect? Is the modeling, or I was imagining like him being a painter or him
Yeah,
I don't know, doing his opera or something else. But
To be fair, modeling is extremely competitive. Like
Yeah,
if he's
yeah.
actually on Vogue, that's
yeah,
insane.
good. I mean, if he is, good for him. But yeah, it's
I find that hard to believe.
let's see the rest of the
where
aspects.
He has to be present in terms of his mind and the way that what he wants to kind of demonstrate.
I see you guys are smiling a little bit. Could you tell me why you guys are smiling?
Yeah, I'm a little worried about if I tell him something he doesn't want to hear, what his reaction is going to be. So through his writing, I think he does a great job in giving us, kind of a glimpse to who he used to be as a child or as he was younger.
Corey, could you read the first line of the essay?
Sure. It says, I punched the referee who told me I was out.
What?
Okay.
Rejection, and
You
it's
like
not
that? I don't
being
know how I
told
feel
no
about
and
that. It
overcoming-
shows he's like, he just punched somebody.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
That's crazy.
I'm assuming this was like from when he was younger, but
Oh my gosh.
So-
I wouldn't want to admit somebody that just punched somebody.
no, like to be fair,
That's insane.
I'll come back to a point in a second, but when you're applying to college, guys, like you don't want to give them a reason to reject
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. That's actually exactly what he just did there. He kind of ousted his dangerous side of his personality by the first line of his sentence.
Yeah, I'm assuming he was like 5 years old.
Yeah.
He was 7 years old when
Okay,
he
okay,
punched
fine,
the referee.
But otherwise, like, bro, he would.
Okay, I got scared for a second.
Yeah,
That's a long time ago. It's not who he is now.
but still,
Yeah.
guys, like whether it's like a like with edgy essay stuff, like. There are so many stories you can tell about yourselves. I don't think it's worth risking
Yeah.
everything and banking everything on the first sentence, like just for that purpose. Like, just pick a new story, guys. Don't do that.
Well, even more, I feel like he's probably a different person than what he was at 7, right? Like, you need to make the essay about how you are now, or at least the past 4 or 5 years.
I'm assuming that's what the essay is about.
Okay.
But even still, I still think it's too
yeah,
risky.
that is detailed.
Well,
That's
Coda,
stuff out.
my question is really simple. How do you take rejection now?
Now I see
I bet you anything this is the most generic thing ever.
Yeah. That's what he says.
rejection not as an attack, not as something that's rude or demeaning to me, and I just accept it. I don't take it personally, and I'm able to just keep smiling and not beat
That
myself
sounded
up
very
about it.
scripted. That sounded very scripted.
I don't know.
Like, it sounds like he doesn't want to sound like he's butthurt about them giving negative feedback, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
Okay, if you're going on a show like this that is going to be seen by millions of people, and you know the context, they're obviously telling you what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like prep some answers, and also
Yeah.
if you guys do your Ivy League interviews, like to get into
Yeah,
Harvard,
yeah.
do your prep.
Definitely. Like, you need to make sure you make eye contact with the person, have talking points in mind.
And
But clearly,
yeah,
it's all good though.
it's a video,
It's
so
a video.
surely he gets rejected.
Yeah.
Or
I don't know.
He was
man.
better than the other guy.
They did accept the previous guy. I think he's gonna accept it.
Waitlisted.
okay.
Okay. She's very consistent with the
Gives them
waitlist.
opportunities to be able to define
She did
himself
say he was
within
creative and he was on the
context
cover of
the
Vogue,
region that he's
apparently.
from.
I think he'll accept it, honestly. I'd be surprised if he rejects it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Okay.
we go. They're both pretty consistent, it seems
I
like.
think he's very
Somewhat.
likable.
Yeah.
Just seeing what he wrote on paper,
But he did
I
have 200
immediately
points
liked
higher
him.
than the previous students,
I'm
a better, decently, like a smaller or lower GPA, and he was on the cover of Vogue, supposedly.
Supposedly,
Supposedly,
allegedly on the cover of Vogue. We're hinging all of this
on
the
him being on the cover of Vogue.
Yeah, like if he's not on that, then it should be a
then
double
they should both
rejection.
double reject him.
And I
Because
feel-
I also just don't know what his like passion project is. I don't know what he was doing. Like, is he an artist? Is he a model? And is that like how is he gonna go to college and use modeling to get the most out of that experience?
Yeah.
Because I
No,
don't even think they have that as a major, right?
No, it's
like,
not a
most
major.
successful models just go straight out of high school, right?
there might be an art school, but you're not
Yeah.
applying for a traditional UC college system.
I don't know how much the university can actually help him at this point.
Yeah.
Surprise.
I'm not gonna lie. This student is this is very confusing.
Yeah.
As a
And he just
student.
he rolled out of bed, doesn't know what's going on right now.
Even though he does,
Seems like he doesn't know what's happening.
he's definitely acting. But
I didn't
yeah.
think my grades were that good. They really liked how I was just brutally honest about myself. And
Really
just
honest. What was the punching, I guess?
Yeah, does he want a medal? Like,
Hi.
hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I did have a mama moment. I was like, oh, no, he didn't go there and talk about assaulting
Yeah.
people.
Oh, yeah.
But
He did.
it quickly turned.
Did you get in trouble when you?
I remember it so vividly. It's like a core memory.
I would not take
It
that
was-
risk,
It was my
honestly,
first time
personally.
ever going.
yeah.
I would not say I punched someone in my essay.
No.
I
So
would not
dumb.
do that. Because sometimes they'll read the first line and they'll kind of get spooked and they probably just won't be like, okay, let's just X the student out. He's probably has some violent tendencies.
Yeah. No. Guys, don't do that in your essays.
Snap, that's big time.
Okay.
High school was
Okay,
hard,
theater kid.
definitely towards like my junior and
At least they
senior
have a
years.
different
especially
group.
Yeah, I like that they're kind of mixing up a
Yeah,
little
it
bit.
took a little downward spiral.
higher level math courses. She's in color guard, dance, drama.
Nice.
GPA is 2.3. Not the strongest at this point.
Oh my goodness, that means she had to get at least an F, unfortunately. I kind of feel bad for her, honestly.
Yeah, school's tough.
That's unfortunate. I would probably at that point like retake classes.
Honestly.
Because many students that have gotten like Fs, they take the summer to just retake those classes. And I
Yeah.
think it'll replace your previous grade, so the GPA won't show, like, it'll show as like re-nullified with the new grade.
Yeah, guys, life isn't a race. Like,
Yeah.
you're still young.
People
You've-
make mistakes.
And
you know?
just as another thing, like, we work with students who do have lower grades from time to
That's
time.
true, yeah.
The main thing that these colleges care about is that you have an
Yeah.
upwards trajectory.
Absolutely.
So if you have a bad, like, in your early high school years, but you
Yeah.
absolutely nail it in the last few years, they'll
Yeah.
forgive what happened. Not like a hard or something,
and
but
keep
the
in mind that
skills.
some students have really like egregious life events during their time that affect their academic performance, and that potentially could have happened with this particular student.
Yeah, it probably did.
Maybe she's a great student, but she just had a hard event in her life.
Yeah, I'm sure something
It was
happened.
challenging for her. I see in the ninth grade some dips in particular classes. After COVID, there was some
yeah,
challenges
COVID.
academically to
That
become
makes
part
sense.
Yeah,
again
COVID
of
would have
the
killed so many
in-person
people.
COVID was hard, online
ACT,
learning.
Yeah.
And she received a total score of 65.
And this was the pre-ACT. We
Oh,
don't look
man,
at that.
okay.
But again, it's a good way
That's really
to
low,
prepare.
unfortunately.
Math is also seems to be something that is she's stronger in. So
She really signed up for this.
That's really unfortunate. I feel like because both, I mean, maybe if like one of them was better to offset it, but both the ACT and the GPA is low.
Yeah.
I know this student. I think maybe she should not like aim for an Ivy League at this point.
Or have just gone on this show, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like, why would you
yeah.
set yourself up for
Or maybe
just bullying?
take some time to just kind of redevelop her. She's a theater kid, right? Maybe do some exceptional acting activities. Start up a passion project. Publish
Yeah.
a few papers. Something exceptional to make up for this academic performance.
Yeah, that's the key. Like, not everyone's an academic genius. So, like,
Yeah, that's so true, actually.
and you don't need to be because,
Yeah.
like, there's 25,000 US valedictorians every single year.
Yeah.
Most don't get into
Most of
their
them
dream
don't go
schools.
in, yeah.
So, the key thing is your extracurriculars, guys. Get good at one thing
True, yeah.
that aligns with your future major. That's the essence of this video.
again, that's critical thinking analysis in a different type of way.
And I'm sure she understands where she's at and where she has to go. She can only go up from here. She likes to write. I think she likes to write. She has a lot to say. She likes to explain what her journey is. I think she has a really colorful journey. She might not even realize it's colorful, but I see it as colorful. I think she just knows who she is.
Did you get enough resources when you went from in-person instruction to online instruction?
In-person to online completely changed the game for me because I like to be able to see what I'm doing and hear it from someone's mouth. So I kind of just stopped caring
makes
about
sense,
school as a
honestly.
whole. It's just not working out for
I
me.
feel like I agree with that. Like, I think during COVID, it was super hard to stay focused because everything was online. Students were taking classes from their bed. And so I can understand her poor academic performance.
Yeah.
And then she says like here that it was a lot better when she actually went back to class, had that face-to-face interaction. So I think one thing that's key for this particular student is during her additional information section, she just needs to explain that particular challenge. Talk about why it made her more tenacious, how she overcame it, and why now she's better than when she was back then.
Yeah. Key takeaways here, guys. If your grades are bad, you can always retake classes. But if not, show stronger academic performance in the back half of high school. And in the additional information section, just really explain your story. A lot of people discount themselves.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's super negative about their grades in general. And I know, like, we've been having a good laugh here. But in all seriousness, like, that additional information section is there for you guys to use.
True, yeah.
So take it and put every reason and excuse and issue in that space.
And remember, these are humans that are reading your application. They're not robots. They're very understanding towards particular life situations. So just be honest and trust that they'll understand it.
Yeah, absolutely.
expected it to.
Why are we even? This is gonna be a double rejection.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be rejected, unfortunately. Yeah.
Imagine if
There's
they-
just no other way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rejected?
Rejected.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's hard, but it was what I expected.
kind of feel
right
bad
now,
for her, to be
I'm
honest.
hoping to go to a community college.
Well, hey, she's on a
and
Jubilee
after that-
video.
Yeah.
Millions of people now
I
know
believe I'm a
her.
strong advocate. Now I've met people that have gone to like fancy boarding schools and they have lengthy resumes, so I'm not sure if I'm.
This reminds me of like a 2000s like high school movie where they have like every stereotype.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The same level as them. I'm a little nervous, but yes.
quite a few AP classes. I'm hoping that she took the AP exams. Cumulative GPA that's weighted 4.6, which is
pretty good, yeah.
impressive.
She has an excellent GPA, so she's an excellent student. She has taken Spanish, which is really good. It is a Christian school, so I see the Bible as literature courses. She has a really good score, which is 1410 on the SAT.
For an Ivy, that's kind of on the lower side, to be honest.
Yeah.
14. I mean, Harvard's average is close to 1,500.
Yeah.
It's a little low, honestly. Especially for MIT. That's
or
that's
valedictorian.
Way under. For valedictorian, I expect it to be higher, honestly.
Yeah, obviously we're being a bit harsh, but like if they're calling them the valedictorian, you'd expect it to be higher.
Yeah.
That's all.
She's been doing violin for 13 years.
That's actually
She interviewed representatives of Congress, Kevin McCarthy, Marco Rubio, Shannon Grove, controversial figures. I don't know
Very
how that went, but I don't think that would be an easy thing to interview them.
Yeah, the fact that she did that in high school is actually
That's really exceptional, yeah. I mean, she had a lot of passion for it, for sure.
And to be playing the violin, I guess it depends on the awards that she's won, because I guess anyone can play an instrument for 13 years.
Yeah, but that's exceptional. I mean, to do both of those things.
Weren't you like a pianist or something?
Yeah, I was, but not as good as I used to be.
Okay.
To be really good at writing is about her grandparents, her abuela and her abuelo. She really emphasized family and her grandparents, which I really like because she told that.
Okay, so from what I can see, at least I'm hoping her essay isn't like completely about her grandparents. Like, if you're gonna talk about a figure or like your family, just make sure it's only a small component. Like it adds to the narrative rather than being the narrative, because a lot of people in high school, they don't have that much to talk about in terms of themselves because they haven't lived a huge amount of the lifetime that we have. So like, I'm assuming that she knows what she's doing.
She's really proud.
I think I would have liked to have seen how the impact of her family has been on her. What the resilience of her family and how she has shown it. We want to learn about you.
That part's actually pretty
there you go.
I like that. She finally got to the meat of it.
She said it like this admissions officer literally has reiterated what we've been emphasizing. Don't write about your family. Yeah.
And how you are playing it forward here. We can't have the admissions people interpreting that in pieces of the application. You need to take advantage of the writing to talk about yourself. I get what she's trying to connect me to because of my background. She may not have someone that reads her application that makes that connection.
Okay, I'm gonna point out one of the biggest mistakes I see with people's essays, and I had it like tons every single day, like from subscribers and stuff like that. But basically, a lot of people write on the assumption that the admissions officers can imply what you're trying to say. So rather than just being obvious, straight to the point and direct, they'll use these heavy metaphors, they'll make a really complex narrative, and the admissions officer has to work to understand what you're talking about. Guys, I'm telling you, act as if you're talking to a 6th grader. Like, just keep it super simple. Make sure the structure flows really well, and don't overcomplicate. If you're making them imply something, then you're setting yourself up for failure, because they're reading like 100 of these a day, and they do not have the energy to actually have to think.
I mean, I know Harvard specifically doesn't spend more than 15 minutes on your application.
Okay.
And if they're having to like do a mental exercise every time they read your essay, they're probably not going to get through your entire application.
They just give up and throw it away.
Just throw it in the trash.
And make that connection. If you had one more hour in a day, what do you think you would focus your time on?
I really believe that I would really like to focus it on spending more time with my family, especially like
That's a wholesome answer.
on FaceTime or even like WhatsApp calls.
Does it imply bad time management though?
FaceTime versus in person.
No, but I mean, like, if there's 24 hours in a day, if you're not talking to your family already.
That's true, they could.
No, anyway, that's just being me. I'm being too critical. That's me. It's a good answer. Yes.
I think she's gonna accept it.
This is obvious.
She's a nice student, great grades, definitely accepted. Yeah, 100%. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Politicians, that's a big
How did she do
accomplishment,
that?
so I think she's
Crazy.
done herself very
Yeah. Some great networking
What are
skills.
things about like my essay you guys would both like to see more, I think?
Try not to list, because you've done quite a bit, and making sure that you choose an example of the experience based on the trait that you want to show someone.
What is your passion? Why are you so passionate about furthering your education?
I think it was like very nerve-wracking because when I tell my friends, they're like, "Oh, can you read my essay?" I feel like they may just sugarcoat it a little bit.
And I'm glad that you're not, taking your bestie's advice. You want to also challenge yourself and show it to individuals who may give you some feedback that you probably know you need to get.
I guess the valedictorian stereotype does kind of work at the end.
Yeah. I feel like the admissions officers honestly like got better as the video progressed. Like
Yeah.
the first two people, like when they were talking, I was like, what is going on? But then their advice actually got like not reciting your resume in the essay. People still do that even though you guys know not to do that. It's a values focused thing. Like you're meant to tell a story, values. You can incorporate your experiences, but like only use them to push the narrative forward. And then if you're editing one of your friend's essays, you should be ripping it to shreds. You should not be their friend in those moments because you're doing them a disservice. But that's pretty much the video, man. I think.
I thought this was a hot scene.
Nice.
What do you?
I mean, overall, I think like it definitely got better as it progressed. Like initially, the first two cases seemed very, very scripted, like almost not real at all.
Oh yeah.
Final case, like I could believe that she would get into like an Ivy League school, interviewing a few Congress people, playing the violin very well, especially going to national competitions. I think that's definitely at least one close thing to an X Factor.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, this is our first time doing this type of react video. There's a ton more of these online, so if you guys like this, we'll keep doing them. If not, we'll go back to information videos. But this was a good laugh.
This is super fun.
Yeah.
And guys, I also started a YouTube channel. It's All Hunter Hammond. It'll be linked in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and tune in for the next video.
Yeah. See you guys.
Thanks, guys.